All right, hello everybody. We are just getting things set up here with our headquarters element actually going to be streaming this thing. So we will get this thing rocking here in just hopefully a couple minutes here. Just need to get things set up and rocking. We got to wait till they get in here and spectate us, and then we'll be ready to go. So I'll be sharing the stream on this stream, or you're welcome to go to twitch.tv/XP League to see it there. So you can see what the professional casting looks like versus the mess I throw at you. So should be a lot of fun. Let me get this flanked out here and in a position where I can see it on the screen. And we will get this thing going here pretty quickly. So should be a lot of fun. Our Horde A and B team. Both teams have 2 victories on the day thus far. So excited to see how this plays out. We are good to go. I think they gave us the go-ahead, so I will go ahead and get rid of myself one here. I will let the casters cast, and we will get this started here in just a second. So bear with me while I get their stream up and running, and we'll see you after the match.
Together. They know their play styles. They know their each other's strategies. So, we're going to see some adaptations. We're going to see some weird reads, probably some things that you probably wouldn't go for normally, but because you're so familiar with your opponent, you feel comfortable going for. So, no matter who ends up winning this one, it's a win for Hanover for sure.
No, definitely. And I think the best thing that these guys do know is each other's strategy. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see some unconventional plays like you mentioned, not to kind of play the, mysterious factor, but just shake things up and try to break it through the mold. So it's more of the unpredictability factor.
Looks like teams are starting to get into the match here. So let me kick us into in-game here as we get going with the Hanover Horde and FC Dragons. Let me go ahead and click the live button. There we go. And we're back with our correct overlays here.
So Hanover Horde and Hanover Horde. I wonder who's going to win. Maybe it's the Hanover Horde as they play it down to the side of the net.
And if anyone from Hanover is watching, please let me know if I have the wrong ones labeled A and B. It's a little hard to tell.
I believe they're A team. You have correct. I remember seeing a bunch of the hunch when talking about them early. These guys were actually the first match we saw of the day, so it's nice seeing them again as Guard Dog in his Batmobile car trying to get this one back up. Bunch of the hunch, turning it over, trying to get it out to the side. Punching the hunch, centering, and no one home. We'll try to play that one back down. Into the corner. Flipping it on through the backboard. And a shot, punch to the hunch, he score! Excellent play as Bunch of the Hunch finds that one. And he was an important factor for these Hanover Horde going into this tournament, so his importance factor definitely not dipping. And he tries to get it back again, taken away by Barbara Dragons. Out to the side. And now Gorilla playing it back down. Big bounce. Taken away by Texby. Bear of Dragon. Digging it back. And now Bunch of the Hunch with a good save. They'll hold it into the corner. 3:29 left to go here in this game number 1. Trying to get a feeler out And as I mentioned, a lot of these guys are trying to be a little bit more unconventional, a little more unpredictable. So it kind of feels stiff right now as Gorilla trying to guide it out in front. And a shot, and that's a good save. And a rebound, Gorilla trying to hold it in. That gets taken away, almost cleared, but held in by Bunch of the Hunch. Two-man save, Tekken turning it over off the backboard. And now Gamer trying to get it out. CNH not able to find it. And now Bunch of the Hunch keeps it alive. Good offensive flurry here by Team A. As Bunch of the Hunch is scored! What a lob shot! And now, with 2:45 left to go, Hanover Horde A with a 2-goal lead.
I mean, what a beautiful shot there. Off the wall, everyone's up in the air, threads the needle perfectly. Great job, Bunch of the Hunch.
Guard dodge. Gorilla with a shot, and that will be turned aside. Bearboard. Out to the corner. Jetski. Out in front, a shot, they score! Guard dog! 2:31 left to go. And these Hanover Horde are off and running. Team A, that is.
Guard dog right
So
there.
Hanover Horde.
Oh, go for it, please, please.
Hanover Horde B here, a little vexed and bewildered as they're going to try to go back to basics here on their kind of play style. As Guard Dog getting it out in front. Bunch of the Hunch. Turning it over, going rink wide. And a sharp angle shot will bounce over Guard Dog. Played it perfectly, trying to get that one back. And Tetsuki will hit it out to the corner. And a shot will go off the roof. And a rebound, Tetsuki. Out to the side, Gorilla not able to find it. Out in front, off the backboard. Bear Baggins. Or excuse me, Bear Fraggins.
Love that username right there. Cute little Lord of the Rings reference. And also clearly a fragger.
You know, I would not have known getting into esports just maybe a couple years ago. I would not have known what fragger meant, but I'm glad I do. I can say with the utmost certainty I am not one, as they get it across because I suck at most games. As Gorilla tries to hit it across. Out into the corner. Guard Dog now back into the corner. Trying to give it across to Gorilla again. Guard Dog. He'll play it back down. Bear Fraggins. Out to the corner. Bunch of the Hunch. Out to the corner. Out in front. And a shot from the goal mouth. They score! Bunch of the Hunch gets his own rebound. And with 50 seconds left, it is 4-0. That was an excellent goal by Bunch of the Hunch. Really, still, he shows that he is so dominant when he plays with his play style. And with 45 seconds left, Team A has a real chance of running away with this.
I mean, 40 seconds on the clock, down 4-0. It's a daunting task, but it seems the Hanover Horde B are up to it as they keep the pressure on for the Hanover Horde here as they're trying to clear it out from their goal side here.
You're going to need a goal here in a hurry if you're going to want to come back. But right now, I think these Hanover Horde A guys definitely have this game on lock as they have it across in front of the goal mouth, and that gets taken away by Bear Fraggins. And get it out in front, and Bunch of the Hunch! Have yourself a day! 4 goals, 1 game, and Bunch of the Hunch!
Bunch of the Hunch
Definite
working on their
MVP.
highlight reel right here. Just turning the whole match into one nice combo video.
You know, it's fun to see a shot like that goes in, and Gorilla scores!
You know, I gotta wonder what match the Horde A just came from, because man, they are playing hot. They are feeling good going into this game.
You know, knowing that they're in the losers bracket here, I feel like they kind of they feel like they have a lot to prove. And coming into this game, it just shows that Bear Fraggins breaks the shutout with 3 seconds left. Good shot by CNH Gamer. Getting it to Bear Fraggins.
And, a lot of players in this
And-
position, they might think, there's only a couple seconds left. Why should we even try? I'm just going to save my energy for the next match. But I think it's very admirable here with the Horde B are doing. They want to get even just one score on the board. They want to get those touches. They want to keep their mentality in check for the rest of the series. So they're going to play their hearts out. Even if this one's going to be just about impossible to win, the Horde B are going to keep their mentality in check and stay in the game.
As that one finally dives into the corner. And Hanover Horde B breaking up the shutout. And just like what you said, it is all about pride here. And if you look at the touches, you can definitely see who controlled this game. 43, 45, and 33 for the A team, and 30, 22, and 42 for the B team.
6 shots on goal. That's just a ton of pressure for the Horde B to have to deal with. So even if the Horde B are looking a little weak here in this first game, it's because the Horde A are putting so much pressure on them. With offense like that, it's pretty sensible why your defense is going to suffer there when there's so many opportunities to lose out on that goal.
Yeah, and when talking about, the kind of pressure that the Hanover Horde A team is putting on the Hanover Horde B team, some of those shots, it's almost as if they're looking at their B team and it's like, okay, guys, we know what weaknesses they have. We know what kind of shots they let up. So let's start just pushing that, allowing them to kind of make the mistakes before we do. And I feel like with the Hanover Horde A team, they really showed their kind of knowledge of the B team, and the B team, while showing that same knowledge, didn't really execute the way they wanted to. So that's the kind of reason, that's a wild card of why I say that this series is not over by a long shot.
Definitely not here, as it looks like we may end up getting a tech pause as the Horde A are down a player going to this first match, but it doesn't seem to bother them going up 1-0 in this second game of the series right away.
And that is another face-off, or excuse me, kickoff strat here, going off the side of the wall, and now the player seems to be back, going off the side of the wall and allowing them, or actually no, I don't think he is. No, Gorilla is not back. Going off the side of the wall and allowing them to kind of feel out the process. Now he is. As that one, a shot from Guard Dog, he scores! A centering try and a centering goal. It is 2-0 Hanover Horde A. So 4:45 left to go here in game number 2. An important game for the Horde B to try to tie up the series. And Hanover Horde A already taking it up 2-0.
Horde A definitely using their matchup knowledge to their advantage here, absolutely to the fullest. No holes barred, not holding back to their fellow Hanover players at all going into the second match here.
And knowing what it's like to kind of call an A team versus B team, you know that these guys are just having fun with it. As Bunch of the Hunt scores off the backboard, and a beautiful play at that. It rolled up thanks to Guard Dog, and Bunch of the Hunch just comes in, drips it down for the game's 3rd goal.
Looks to me like the Horde A are just so much more comfortable up in it, bringing that ball up and bringing the play up into the air.
As that one again goes off the backboard. Rebound! They score! Bunch of the Hunch! 2 goals here in this game. One shy of the hat trick, and he has put his stamp all over this series. 4:18 left to go. And, getting back to what I was saying, you know that these guys are having fun with this. Even if you're the B team, you're having fun with this. Because it's like, these guys are your teammates. They're still your brothers in terms of organization. As that one drops in, and Tetsky scores! Good offensive flurry. 4-1 now is your score. With 4:05 left to go, this game is anything but over.
Absolutely. You just know that no matter how this ends up, these teams are going to be right behind the other, cheering them on for the rest of this bracket.
I had the pleasure of calling the Wholesale Armada team as that one gets shot in front and killed to the side. Bearer Baggins gets demoed and now trying to get it across and saved out to the corner. Bunch of the Hunch not able to commit as that one drips in, and that one shot will be killed to the side by Bunch of the Hunch. So I called for the Full Sail Armada, their orange team and gray team, which is kind of like their team A and team B. They faced each other once in the tournament. It was cool to hear the comms. It's not that, oh, you know, you guys just got lucky or whatever. It's literally they were congratulating them. It was more of just like coaching each other up. As that one goes out to the side, hits the net, and a rebound that will be saved and cleared all the way back down. Up to the side of the net, Gorilla out in front. Bunch of the Hunch not able to find it. And Guard Dog had it, but just couldn't find it. So it was so cool to see that it's just, even though you're in the heat of battle, you guys are still good and you're just trying to help each other out. You want to see, no matter who wins this series, you want to see them go all the way to the grand finals as Bunch of the Hunch with a shot. He scores! Hat-trick goal! Bunch of the Hunch! Have yourself an ace, sir!
Beautiful attempt there from Texas. Just quite misses it, going maybe a little under there on that save there, but great attempt there from Texas on the save.
The Horde Team A up by 4. 2 minutes 45 left to go as that one hits to the side of the net, and a rebound will find itself to the wall. 2 minutes 40. Out in front, pressing the goal mouth. Good save by Bearer Fragons. Out in front, another shot, another save by Bearer Fragons. An epic save is that. Tetsky out in front, trying to look for Bearer Fragons, but that gets turned over to Bunch of the Hunch. Hunch with a shot turned aside almost immediately as Tetsky.
Thank you to Dubious Duggar in the chat with the inside scoop. CNH Gamer PC 18 for the Horde B team is goalie now.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much for that. Definitely. If I'm mispronouncing your guys' names, please do come into the chat. I am more than willing to learn. The last thing I want is to kind of make you guys kind of like annoyed, I guess. So, Bear Bow Fragons and CNH is goalie now. Going back to the game here. Tetsky trying to hit it across. Guard Dog. Guard Dog turning it to Tetsky. Gorilla out in front. And a shot. He scores! Guard Dog! 1:21 left to go, and it is 6-1 Hanover Horde.
Beautiful shot into that corner pocket. Really, really, really difficult to defend a shot like that.
Definitely. 1:20 left to go. Off the side of the backboard. Bearer Fragons. Bearbow Fragons, excuse me. Turning that one over. Texas. Tech, turning it over. And now goalie now. Goalie now turning it to Bearbow Fragons. That one turning it over. Guard Dog trying to find the ball out after the demo. They'll get it back into the Hanover Horde A zone. Getting it back in front, and a pass out in front again, and a shot just going off the side of the net. And a rebound caressing the goal mouth. That will be guided out to the side as Tech turning it over. Bear, not able to find it. Goalie, out in front, turning it over, and Bunch of the Hunch scores!
Such a
It is 7-1.
Such a clean rotation from the Horde A there. Look at that. Guard Dog lays it up. Bunch of the Hunch immediately right there, right behind him. Trust Guard Dog to lay it up for him. Goes straight for the hit.
Bunch of the Hunch with 4 goals, looking for a 5th here as he lays it up, trying to find anybody out in front. That will go harmlessly off the side thanks to Bearbow Fragons. Bunch of the Hunch out in front, and a shot. They score! Goalie now! able to find the last second goal, making this game a 7-2 game. And it just shows again to the character of both these Hanover Horde teams. 7-2, and you're still trying your heart out. So credit to the goal, to goalie now and Tetsky. And on the other side, you have 4 goals for Bunch of the Hunch, 2 for Guard Dog, and 1 for Gorilla.
And you know, Bunch of the Hunch getting a lot of glory here, but let's take a look at the assist from Guard Dog. Look at that. 4 assists for for Guard Dog there. Guard Dog is, you know, I think probably one of the key members of Horde A, enabling Bunch of the Hunch to get in there and frag out without any worries.
Definitely. And when it comes to gameplay here, it's always your setup man that you have to rely the most about. For Guard Dog, he has a key role here in this game, setting up Bunch of the Hunch and setting up the rest of his teammates. It's a thankless job, but it is a job that needs to be done. And with your team, having to be that utility man, being able to go back on defenses, back on offense, and setting up these plays, getting into the down and dirty areas, it's not to be understated. So you're absolutely correct in saying that he is one of the more key aspects and key members of this Team Horde A team.
Absolutely. Just like all games in XP League, it's a team game, and you have to play it as a team if you want to play at the highest levels. You know, a lot of times our players, they get used to playing in solo queue. They're not used to playing as a team, but when they come to XP League, they have to learn how to play as a team if they want to reach the highest levels of play. Let's jump into game 3 here for Hanover Horde A versus Hanover Horde B. As Tech-T's here, Tex looks like has possession of the ball, is going to make a run for it onto the Hanover Horde A goal. Tex with another touch, Bunch of the Hunch making the clear. Going to go for the contest here, and Bunch of the Hunch is able to run away with it and score on the Horde B goal.
That was a great play by Bunch of the Hunch. Had all the time in the world to play it through. And now, Hanover Horde A, with this 2-0 series lead, is off and running with a 1-goal lead. They'll play it back down to the corner. Tex trying to find it. Guard Dog takes it away. Gorilla, a shot, and that one goes off the corner. And a rebound will go off Barebow Fraggins, and that will be taken across. Gorilla in the corner, turning it over. Off the backboard, and a rebound will play it out across. 4 minutes left to go here. 1 minute gone here in game number 3. Hanover Horde trying to find this as a series sweep against their B team. As Guard Dog playing it through the aerial, setting it up for Bunch of the Hunch. Hunch out in front for Gorilla. Gorilla, backhand try. Guard Dog. Guard Dog still with it, getting it into the B side. B team not able to find it. And now Bunch of the Hunch off the backboard, and a rebound on the front. Bunch of the Hunch, and a good save by goalie now.
Beautifully done here. Horde B team looking much cleaner in this third game here, playing with a little more confidence going into this.
And now back the other way come the Horde B team. That gets taken away by Bunch of the Hunch. Now really sticking it to their A team, trying to get this thing tied up. And Guard Dog will send it out to the side, turning it over to Tex. Tex out to the side, and a rebound Gorilla. Gorilla off the roof, trying to find an aerial shot out in front, and they score! Guard Dog able to stick with it. And with 2:45 left to go, Hanover Horde A with a 2-0 lead.
The little tap to steal the goal from their teammate. Cheeky play from Guard Dog there.
Lutetsky not able to find the play there. And now they'll play it back down, turning it over. Off the wall, throwing it back into the B side. Gorilla. They'll play that one closer into the corner. Bunch of the hunch. Now in front. Bunch of the hunch. Able to find his own rebound and scores. It is 3-0.
Pops it up. Goalie now and Barebow Fraggins try to get the contest here. Bunch of the hunch, wise to it, goes just a little higher above them and pops it in.
And now a similar kickoff method as they get it back in front. B team trying to cycle it through the offensive zone. Barebow Fraggins not able to find it. Bunch of the hunch out in front. That gets taken away. Gorilla not able to find it. Now cleared back into the A side. Guard dog has in front of his own net. Flip clear for Gorilla and a beautiful goal. It was a flip clear pass, a lob pass, if you will,
That
and
is
Gorilla
so sick.
finishes it.
Look
Is
at
this
that. The
Hanover
flip to
Horde?
pass to the flip to the to the goal. Beautifully done.
Channeling their inner Harlem Globetrotters. That was a beautiful goal. That's one to save. And now, goalie now. He'll try to play that one back. Goalie playing back. He'll hit that one out to the side. Barebow Fraggins out in front, not able to find the shot as he whiffs on that one. A couple of whiffs as Gorilla's not able to find it either. And now, goalie. He'll loft that one to the side. Clearing it back up, guard dog. Barebow. Turning it over. And a shot. They score! Bunch of the hunch! Third straight game for the hat trick. 5-0 Hanover Horde A. And that one was just excellent by Bunch of the hunch, just keeping to that.
I don't want to
one
call
close to
attention
the
here to the speed flip. Just look at the speed flip there from Horde A, just so clean there, able to get the ball so much quicker than Horde B, allowing them to get a better kickoff there, which just puts them at an immediate advantage in all these kickoffs.
Or definite. And it just shows in terms of their possession time too. And like I said, possession is the most important thing you can have in Rocket League, as Horde B trying to clear it back, turning it over to Bunch of the hunch. And now back the other way comes Tex. Tex, a shot will be saved by Gorilla. Barebow Fraggins giving it back up to Tex. Gorilla not able to find it. Guiding it on back for Bunch of the hunch. 22 seconds left to go. 5-0 here for Horde A. And a lob shot. Bunch of the hunch! Putting an exclamation point on this series. 4 goals here today. And with 18 seconds left to go, Horde A cruising on by with a 6-0 lead.
Horde A absolutely feeling themselves this match. I mean, just going for all the aerials, going for the wall setups. I mean, it was really beautiful stuff here as they kind of practice their freestyling here.
Definitely. As Horde A really putting up the style points here. As Tex just decides to kill it. And Horde A, they cruise on off with a win. And they'll have a date with the FC Dragons.
Well played to both teams there. Congratulations to Hanover Horde A. They will advance in the bracket as the Horde B will be done with their regionals run this year. But well done to the Horde B, making it this far, battling it out with their various opponents, and eventually going home, friends in hand with the Hanover Horde A. I'm sure they'll be cheering on the Horde A as they continue on through their regionals bracket run here.
Yeah, and I'm not going to take anything away from the Horde B here. They played a great series to get this far, and it's unfortunate for them that it ends here, but it doesn't mean that they're going to hang their head in shame. They are going to be cheering on, like you said, their A team, who have been lights out so far this tournament. Another team I wouldn't be surprised seeing going up to Florida.
Absolutely. Speaking of going to Florida, let's take a look at what these teams are playing for. These teams playing today in regionals are playing for an opportunity to get invited to the North American Finals happening June 25th to June 26th this year at Full Sail University's Fortress Esports Arena. Why don't you tell me a little about Full Sail University's Fortress Arena?
The largest esports arena on the Eastern Seaboard. They have excellent facilities as well as an excellent team in the Full Sail Armada, home of the Full Sail Armada, the Full Sail University Fortress. So not a lot better places to play than the Fortress here in Orlando, Florida. And that would be set again from June 25th to the 26th. So very exciting for a lot of these kids with a chance to play at such a great venue with such a great accommodating team too. I actually happen to know the host arena, or excuse me, the in-host arena, both of them. Very nice people and very nice team to work there. So it's going to be exciting.
Absolutely. And what I want to bring attention to right now is our current initiative for this weekend's event, the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, hashtag Tilt Cancer. All weekend long, we are raising money for Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society is the global leader in the fight against blood cancer. The LLS has helped advance every critical advancement in blood cancer treatment, including CAR T-cell immunotherapies that supercharge patients' own immune cells to detect cancer. LLS is an amazing organization. We're excited to be working with them once again. Last year we raised $10,000 for hashtag Tilt Cancer in the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. The power of your donation is extremely powerful. Brownick, do you want to take over for the power of your donation here? If not, I can go ahead and keep going here.
No, it's okay.
All right, go.
The power of your donation really does help this organization a lot. And do you want me to go through the types of donations, like the numbers, or do you want me to go into talking about what their donations do for this organization?
Let's talk about what their donations do.
So your $25 donation helps fund an episode of The Bloodline with LLS, a free podcast series with patients and caregivers for LLS. A $50 donation helps fund educational booklets for healthcare providers and their patients. A $100 donation helps volunteer funding and training to provide peer support for patients and families across the country. A $200 donation will help fund an hour of an LLS information specialist time providing information and support to patients and their families. A $500 donation helps provide financial assistance for non-medical expenses, including paying rent, mortgage, utilities, dependent care, food, and care repairs related to the treatment in pediatric or young patient adults, or adult patients enrolled in a clinical trial. And finally, a $1,000 donation will help support training of a fellow funded by LLS for once a week. A definite worthy cause here because, as you know, every 3 minutes someone is diagnosed with blood cancer here in the U.S. And unfortunately, there is no real current means for blood cancer prevention, but your donations do help. They help for the treatment, and they also help for the caretakers here for the LLS. So you guys are helping if you decide to donate. And if not, please just share any information you hear on the stream tonight. Anything helps. So thank you.
Absolutely. Well said, Brownick. We're going to go ahead and cut it to some messages from Tiltify, hashtag Tilt Cancer. To find the donation link to donate to our Tiltify campaign, check the link in the chat, and you'll find it there to donate to XP League's Tiltify campaign here. Keep it right here at twitch.tv/XP League. Give us a follow, share the stream for more exciting Rocket League matches. Thank you, guys.